What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc video. We are currently at the 6th class trial trying to figure out who murdered Mikuro Ikusaba. And Kyoko's trying to clear her name as the person who tried to attack Makoto by showing off her hands, and they had some scars on them and stuff. So she explained why she hides her hands underneath those gloves and stuff, but yeah, man, we've been kind of going back and forth. Who murdered Mikuro Ikusaba? So let's continue. My scars should suffice as proof.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
Yes.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Why not?
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
Nah.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
In the biolab, there is only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored.
I got it! Mukuro's body
I forgot it was low on
probably
HP.
kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
No, the one on the fucking 6th floor, bitch. Obviously the one on the 5th one.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
What if that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden? It'd be the tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
I mean, it's pretty obvious, I think.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in.
True.
Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess! Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved!
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking about?
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Let me pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about?
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
Okay, he immediately folded.
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Probably not. Probably all dead.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Obviously. Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. Just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the battle lab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency slamming with it. Well, shit. I have like no health for this either.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
What's the button to reload again?
Sure about this?
That's not me too.
What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not listening!
What is it?
Are you sure about this? I'm not listening!
This should prove it.
Okay. I guess.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
Correct.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Yeah, Miyake just repeated what she said.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
9 lights doesn't make any sense. The number of lights that should be on is N.
I got it! 10
Kind of
of the
Mukuro.
lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Hiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth. Haifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. Victim number 10 was Makuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious.
I'm suspicious, Makoto. I promise.
But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
Correct.
I got it! The Mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
I don't know, probably Saka or something.
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
What?
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Because they reuse the body. The reason there's less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders. The explanation for more murders and victims. Why is that? What would it take for there to be that to make sense? There we go. Same person was killed twice.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
In a matter of speaking.
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
Yeah, you know about that, Toko.
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
Nah.
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Oh, I gotta fucking move it. Usually when there's 3, it almost always means you gotta like take one
Who
and...
is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
This is not Leon.
Fujisaki?
Has to be Junko because he has like the nails, the acrylic nails and stuff.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru?
Obviously not a dude.
Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever?
Or maybe...
No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Well, let's see what I gotta do the murder twice and then put on whoever it was.
Junko
There we go the other way.
Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
What the fuck?
No.
There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Oh my god, bro. Why did it not... Oh my gosh. Why did it not shoot that one?
No, there's no
Way anyone was murdered
murdered twice!
Murkuro died from wounds she had all over her body. There's gotta be some sort of explanation that can solve this mystery. And Juko was also
Who is this
murdered by a bunch of
someone
spikes.
else that Mukuro was killed? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
There.
No, that's wrong. Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
And she had the nails.
What do you mean?
That's what I think what gave it away.
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
And the similarities match?
Yes.
They do.
And those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again.
True.
Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusawa.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
Yep.
Wait, so then... what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the Mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
Might very well be.
Took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is
Maybe the
still alive.
smartest thing you said, Toko.
Gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive? The one thing that's still alive is Mukuro, but can we really believe that?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the Mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Mukuro is still alive? Can I really believe that?
So the Mastermind's true identity is Mukuro. So the Mastermind's true identity is
I don't know.
Mukuro.
Maybe it's the fucking secret?
Shoot!
I don't know. I genuinely don't know this one.
So the Mastermind's true identity is
I don't know. I don't know.
Shoot!
I'm about to fail again. This one's kind of stumping me.
Found in the garden. So the Mastermind's true identity is
I'm literally doing everything I can think of.
Body we
It's not any one of the. It's not.
It wasn't Mukuro.
What have we
Then she's
done?
still alive?
A biolab secret. Well, I'm out of
That's
time.
right.
She made it look like...
This is how it glitched out.
I refuse
I
to give
genuinely
up.
don't know this one. I need to. I don't know what I'm supposed to prove. I genuinely don't know what to prove. Let me really analyze this. Mukuro is still alive. Can I really believe that? I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you believe that?
The body we found in the
What am I
garden.
supposed to use?
It's so the
Hey, dude,
Mastermind-
What do you say,
Mukuro.
Monokuma?
Maybe this on the first
The
part?
body we found in... It wasn't Mukuro.
Oh my god.
It's wrong.
Because I had a little friend mirror tattoo on her fucking hand.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one
It's
thing we can be
not.
sure of.
Unless Junko actually was Mukuro the whole time.
The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
Oh.
Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no
That shit
question
could have
it's
just been.
her.
That shit could have been stamped on or some shit, bro.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then
Or put on after she
who's
died.
actually still alive?
Like you can't base the Fenrir tattoo on fact. That could have been changed. Somebody looked like they died. Somebody looked like they did, but they were actually still alive. The only one person it could be.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Nope.
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in the movies and stuff. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. Bad check, absolutely. And I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
I guess.
Too bad, too bad.
Might as well execute us.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Well,
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
how could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead, and I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick. Oh god, this is where I lose all my health. Replication? No. Replaced? Yep, see I lost all my fucking health.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. There goes all my fucking health again.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else.
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
This ain't Naruto, Toko.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how they explain how they could have switched. It's just at the beginning.
Got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to.
Yeah, how many times are they gonna show the
switch
same
at
scene?
death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met
Was Mukuro all along?
was actually Mukuro all along?
Yup.
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Guess she covered up with makeup.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Sounds like it.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Yeah, tag team for real.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid?
Are we still associating him as a he when it's clearly that it's pretty clear that it must be Junko?
Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. First time was during our latest investigation. with the photos, right?
Shoot!
Well, the photos literally covered her face in every picture. The interviews?
I got it!
Okay, bro.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Well, what the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now? Now then, when doesn't it matter? Or now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. It was what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The Mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. That's not the only time they try to hide Junko's identity. Mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Another one? I have no HP again.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about? Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
The group photo has to be.
That's impossible!
This should prove it.
So I tried to do it originally, but they fucking told me no.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. The user says Junko's face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think?
Yeah.
And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko, which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we
Bro, I'll
knew.
call into that so much earlier, bro.
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now!
Closing thing. There we go. And then it would be it or this or this. I think it'd be this. Maybe that. Maybe it'd be, hold on. Put that there. Put this here. Put this here. No. That's wrong. Maybe this. This. Then this. I'll switch these. Looks like her seeing her. This is her seeing her, and then this is her intervening. And then put the mask on the body. Then we all found her. It'll be right here. Togo tries to reveal the identity. And the bomb blows up. I think this is it.
The killer is you! We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here.
Yup, that was actually
But that wasn't the
Mukuro.
real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
and she died.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Nice. I didn't lay out the reasoning right. I need to rearrange. That's this case. So that'd be this. See, I was confused about this. I don't know what this one even is. Damn, Easter egg or something, bro. Do that.
The killer is you. Meanwhile,
I just got those two flipped, I think.
Mukuro was still alive and hiding
Yeah, you
somewhere inside
you cannot
the
blame me
school.
for that.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Dun dun dun.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the
Toko
body's
even
true
survived that.
identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Well, guys, that's all the time I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll continue this class trial next time. Peace.